We're learning that the Odisha Chief Minister has spoken to the Prime Minister over the phone. He's briefed him on the latest situation, saying that every possible action is being taken to save lives. Now, the Prime Minister has thanked the Odisha government and the people for prompt action and also for support in this hour of crisis. The Chief Minister assured that all possible steps are being taken to save the lives of injured passengers in different hospitals of Odisha. Now, doctors, medical students, all of them are doing the best that they can to save lives. And beyond this, doctors, students and common people are coming forward to donate blood for those who are injured. One very heartwarming aspect which has come out of this horrific tragedy is that the night of the horrific accident, that night, people were queuing up outside of medical colleges and hospitals overnight. Over 500 units of blood had been collected at that point. Now, saying that we follow a policy that underlines every life is precious, he said that starting from the rescue operation to carrying injured to hospitals, making arrangements for treatment, we're leaving no stone unturned to save lives. Those are excerpts from the conversation that has taken place between the Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, he also spoke about the latest situation. He said that as many as 1,100 patients have been admitted to various hospitals, out of which over 700, nearly 800 rather, have been discharged. And most of the injured patients are reportedly in stable condition. We're crossing over to CNN News 18's Rupashri Nanda to get us more details on this. Rupashri, what we're telling our viewers are essentially excerpts from the conversation that has taken place between the Chief Minister and the Prime Minister when it comes to the Odisha train tragedy.
Well, Minister and the Chief Minister had not spoken to each other, or even the day before when the accident actually happened, even then there was no conversation between the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister, and that is why this morning the news that is coming in is extremely significant, and it is coming from the office of the Odisha Chief Minister, and it says that Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik actually briefed Prime Minister Narendra Modi about the recent update on the condition on the ground in Odisha, particularly about the people who are still being treated in various hospitals. And the Chief Minister also assured him that he is taking all possible action in order to, try to alleviate the situation as far as lives are concerned. The Prime Minister also thanked the Chief Minister of Odisha, and he actually, yesterday when the Prime Minister was there in Odisha, he did thank the people of Odisha, especially, the district Balasore, who had turned out in large numbers. Even before, the rescue personnel on the ground, it was the local people who had turned out and were the first, responders in this huge crisis. So both the Chief Minister and the Prime Minister had thanked the people of Balasore and especially Odisha. And the Prime Minister, in his conversation with the Chief Minister, has also thanked the Chief Minister, and he has also assured him of every possible support in case support is needed by the government of Odisha. So it is extremely significant that this conversation has happened, because there were, a lot of questions about why the Prime Minister had not yet spoken to the Chief Minister of Odisha, particularly considering the kind of relationship that they have shared over the past so many years. And also it is important considering the magnitude of this huge tragedy, and therefore it was important that this conversation happened between the two.
Rupashri, would you be able to detail some more details essentially about the efforts that are underway by both the centre and the state government when it comes to the relief work that's taking place?
Well, the first priority for the state government now would be to ensure that everybody who is in various hospitals, whether it is in Bhadrak or Cuttack or Bhubaneswar, they actually get the best possible treatment and their lives are saved. And that is the priority of the state government. The second most important priority is, of course, identification of the bodies. Now, remember, lots and lots of people are coming from various parts. 3 states have been involved in this accident, remember. So there are people, from different states who are thronging to understand, to find out, about the relatives, whether they are there or not. And if they don't find them anywhere, then they try and go to the morgue and where the bodies are actually being kept. And over there, it's a very, very distressing sight because, it is difficult to recognize those bodies. Remember, this general compartment also was largely impacted. A lot of people, as everybody knows, poor people travel in general compartments, and many of them do not even have tickets. and therefore keeping the count of the number of people also becomes difficult. But here, because bodies have been recovered, one can know exactly how many bodies have been recovered. So that is essentially the priority. Now the state government is going to wait for 3 days, for relatives to take the bodies. But if that does not happen, then they will follow a process of law and try and dispose of the bodies as per process. So autopsies are still continuing, identification process is continuing, and it is a hectic activity on the ground, and no words actually are appropriate or adequate to describe the scale of the tragedy, the shock of it. But the government of Odisha actually has gone out fully and tried to salvage the situation as much as possible. The Minister Railways, who is also the opposition, has been asking for his resignation or asking questions from the Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav, but he has also been on the ground, and the questions essentially will be asked of him as to why this happened, and that question is not going to die because look at the number of people who have died, and apart from that, the Railways Minister is doing his best on the ground in order to,
Absolutely.
For the restoration
Absolutely.
work.
Rupashri, do
in
stay
that
with us
area.
for a moment. We want to listen to a statement that's coming in from Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan.
मैं फिर आज इस घटना के ऊपर अत्यंत कष्ट के साथ दुख जताता हूं। अपना समवेदना सारे मृतक परिवारों के प्रति है, जो आहत हुए हैं, जो विभिन्न हॉस्पिटल में हैं, जो घर लौटे हैं, सभी की चिंता हम लोगों के पास है। और कल प्रधानमंत्री जी सबको संभालने के लिए खुद आए थे और हमारी दायित्व बनती है कैसे ये नॉर्मलसी बढ़े, नॉर्मलसी हो जाए। रिस्टोरेशन काम भी शुरू हो गया है। आप देख रहे हैं तेजी से कैसे ये काम हो रहा है। मेरा पूरा भरोसा है हम नॉर्मलसी की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं और रेस्क्यू काम कल से हो गया था। कुछ लोगों की जान गई है, अत्यंत कष्ट की खबर है ये, और सभी को जो आहत हुए हैं सबकी चिंता किया जा रहा है। फ्री ट्रेन चलाया गया है, लॉजिस्टिक की व्यवस्था किया जा रहा है, घर तक कैसे वो जल्दी ही पहुंचे उसकी रेलवे की ओर से सब चिंता किया जा रहा है। शायद जो यहाँ का जो, क्योंकि इसके एक डेथ की एक प्रक्रिया जो यहाँ मैंने कल स्थानीय प्रशासन से समझ पाया, शायद उसी प्रक्रिया के अंदर 270 कुछ प्लस ऐसा नंबर आ रहा है। लेकिन इतने बड़े हादसा में एक आधा शायद कुछ लोग क्रिटिकल कंडीशन में मेडिकल में भी है, भगवान उनको और जल्दी स्वस्थ कर दे। देखिए, मैं इस क्षण में कोई राजनीतिक भाषण नहीं कहना चाहता हूँ। हमारी देश की रेलवे ये बहुत एक सदियों का संगठन है, उसकी कॉम्पिटेंसी पे हमें भरोसा है। इस प्रकार के हादसा होने के बाद जो इंक्वायरी प्रक्रिया होती है उसी को हम सब पहले भी निर्भर किए हैं, इस बार भी हम भरोसा कर रहे हैं। एक बार रेलवे अपना लॉजिकल इंक्वायरी कर ले, फिर उसकी घटना की, जैसे कल मैं इतना आज दोहराऊंगा, प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा कि हमें इसको गंभीरता से लिया है और हम सभी को किसी को उसमें से कोई इन्वॉल्व हुआ व्यक्ति को हम उसमें से छोड़ेंगे नहीं। नहीं, मैं आज की विषय में इतना ही कहना उचित मानता हूँ।